Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a end of year makeup inventory. This might be split up into two videos. I'm not entirely sure how long this video is going to be. I have accumulated a few additional products. I did a video similar to this, well, 3 videos similar to this back in July when I first started my channel, and I thought I'd just do a recap before the end of the year just to tell you what I have, what my inventory looks like now, because I think it'd be interesting to see at the end of 2021 how that changes, or even just 6 months into 2021 how that changes. I really like this video, and yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. If you're interested in that, just stay tuned. So I'm going to start with blush. Now back in July, I only had 5 blush, and now you can see I've got 9. So I've got a few cream. These are all cream. And then these are all powder. I have to say, I sort of prefer powder blush to cream blush. Some of the new items that I have is this lip and cheek bomb bomb. This is from a drugstore brand in Spain. And this is just, it's actually not even, I don't even know if this would be considered a cream blush. It sort of feels satiny and powdery, but then it turns into creamy, so I really don't even know what this formula is, but I actually think it's lovely. I think it's a really nice blush. It's really pigmented, so I was really surprised with this. My mom picked it up. I also have this ColourPop blush. This is a new one, and I've hit pan in this, which I'm really happy with, although surprised as well because it is a new product. I only got it in the summer, and this is in the shade Prenup. This is their Super Shock Cheek blushes. Obviously they've got the Super Shock Cheek eyeshadow, but then they've got blushes as well, and this is a lovely blush. I really enjoyed that. I've got my trusty e.l.f. blush. If you watch my Project Pan videos, you will recognize this. I actually hit pan, so I am really impressed with myself. A new one that I did pick up, which I actually haven't used yet, this is the Kiss and Smink. This is, I think it's a Swedish brand if I'm not mistaken, Swedish or Finnish. I think it's Swedish. This is in the shade Tulum, and it looks like that. I haven't even swatched it because I was thinking of, you know, am I going to do a giveaway? If I do a giveaway, maybe I could give this away, because I literally haven't swatched it. It's not the type of product, just knowing myself, that I'm going to want. I mean, this one as well, I kind of regret purchasing it. It was because I was testing out Makeup Revolution, and in hindsight, I definitely would have picked something different for a blush from them, because this, I don't know if I'm ever going to use. But yeah, I haven't swatched this because I'm not sure if I want to use it, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. Another one that I picked up is this Revlon. This is a powder base, but this is really nice. I really like this, and it's just like a, I don't know, it's one of those, I just love pinky blushes. What I haven't got into, which I know is really popular, is more of a nude tone, brownish, you know, sort of warm brown color blush. I haven't got into that. I'm always swaying more towards pink and coral, but I think for 2021, I want to pick up some brown, sort of, you know what I mean, sort of the champagne-y brown nude blushes that I just don't have. So I forgot to say, I also have this blush. I just got it for Christmas. This is from ColourPop. I always say ColourPop. What is wrong with me? ColourPop. And this is a lovely blush in the shade Night Bloom. This is just a little kit. So he also got a lip oil, which I'll talk about when I go through my lip products. But this is what it looks like. It's super cute, and it is a great color. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. Ooh, let me just swatch it for you. It's really beautiful, and it feels really soft. Now, can you see that? It's lovely pink. I do like the fact that the ColourPop blushes, from the 2 that I have and tested out so far, they're not super pigmented. I feel like they're definitely buildable, and for me, blushes, when you have something that's really pigmented, it's really hard to work with. For example, this is really pigmented. Like this is really, really like a lovely pink, but I don't know, if you put too much on, it can be a little bit much, but the one that I just got from Colourpop is really lovely and blendable, and yeah, I kind of enjoy that. Next up, I've got bronzer. I have to apologize, this is really, really boring category for me. I just don't wear a lot of bronzer, so I may get 1 or 2 bronzers in 2021, but I don't want to go crazy because it is something that I just don't gravitate towards, don't use a lot, and when I do have a bronze, it just takes me absolutely forever. Like, this is enormous. This is going to take me a lifetime. I don't think I'm ever going to get through this. This is from Revolution. It's pretty patchy. I'm not a fan of this. I wish it wasn't so big. I mean, as great as it is that it's so huge, I just wish it wasn't so big. This is a MAC bronze, although really it's a highlighter. I have it in my project pan. I absolutely love it, but I use it as a bronze slash highlighter. This is like my go-to. It's lovely. I really like it. It's got a lovely shine to it, but it's old. You can't even see the shine. Oh, there. Wait, can you see? Catching the light? Yeah, but anyway, this is really old, so I'll probably pick up another one. You know, that would be my incentive. I'll finish this up in my project pan, and then I will pick up a new one. And then this one I got in a subscription box a long time ago. Don't really know when, but it's just nothing really to say about this one. It's nice. It's really warm toned. What I will say is this glow one from Revolution is cool toned and this is warm toned. So there you go. I don't really need any other bronzing. And then I've got this one, which is like a shimmer highlight instead. So I kind of have all I need in terms of bronzers. But yeah, I might get one just to test it out. Maybe a cream-based bronze because I've never tried one, and I've been eyeing up the Fenty cream bronze because obviously I've seen so many people rave about it. So I might pick that one up, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so something that has grown are my highlighters. I haven't purposely done this, it's just sort of happened. So back in July, I split it up in between liquid highlighters and just plain old highlighters because I didn't have any cream highlighters at the time. So basically, if I just start with this group, let me push this out of frame. So these are all my powder highlighters. So back in July I only had 2, and now I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got this Colourpop. This is in Manifest That. This is a lovely highlight. It's got a sort of pink shimmer to it. It's really light, but it's really beautiful. I really like that. And now I've just got this coasting one. I've never tried this one. I actually just got this recently for Christmas. This is what it looks like, and this is in the shade Coasting, and it's a Super Shock highlighter, but so it's the same sort of formula as the other one, but obviously it is more coral, and this is the first time I was swatching it, so there we go. Super pretty. And then another one that I've picked up is from the Pip Box subscription box. It's the INM. This is the Star highlighter. This is in Moonlight. And this is one of the most blinding ones that I have. I don't have a lot of blinding highlighters, so that's not saying that much, but it's definitely the most blinding one that I've got. I don't know if you can see that, it's right here. But it definitely has more of a blinding shimmer than anything else. It's really, really beautiful. Okay, moving on. These are my liquid or / cream blushes. So this is the Bomb Bomb. This is from Deli Plus, the same drugstore Spanish brand. But this I really don't like. This is such a strange highlight. It's got absolutely hardly any shimmer to it. I don't know what it's for. I found it really, really hard to work with. It's really, really lightweight. Yeah, and there's not a whole lot to this product. So it's on the chopping block for sure because I'm not sure how to work with it. And then my mom gave me this. This is a Master Strobing Stick. She didn't want it. She had one. And I think she didn't realize that I had one, but it's in the liquid format. So yeah, I've got 2 of these, which is fun to have, I guess. I don't know. I find the liquid one really hard to use, to be honest. So back in July, I didn't have any cream-based highlighters, but I've got these 2, and I only had 4 liquid highlights, and I've got 5 because I got this in, I think this was a Birchbox. This is the Glow Milk. This is just a little sample size, but there is plenty in here because I really don't use a lot of liquid highlighter. It's the one thing, I mean, honestly, highlighter for me is not one of those things that I really go to, even though I've got all of this. It's not something that I strive to have a lot of. It's just, unfortunately, I've ended up having all of this. So I need to find a way to work through it. So next up is foundation. So back in July, I had 7 and now I've got 6. I did declutter a few. I did finish one and then I've purchased a few. So yeah, it's definitely changed. The only one that stayed the same, I think, is this one and maybe this one. And this one I had, actually, yeah, maybe a bunch of them were there. The newest one that I have is this ColourPop. This is the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation. I got this for Christmas, so I haven't even tried it or taken it out yet, but I got it in the shade Light 40N. They've got so many shades, like it's impossible to know what you want to get. But yeah, I am looking forward to seeing how this performs. I'm going to do a ColourPop video of all the new products that I got, and yeah, we'll just see if I like it. Another one that I really like is this Revlon Candid. This wasn't in my inventory back in July. I really like this. Is in the shade 130. I know some people don't like this. It oxidizes and things like that. For me, it actually works fine. The one that I can't stand and that I'm considering putting it in a project pan is this one. This is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. Now, I've heard or seen that the Conceal and Define one is better. So I'm potentially going to try that eventually. I'm not going to buy it anytime soon. But this one oxidizes. This one breaks out, breaks apart on my face. And yeah, I haven't been enjoying it at all. So I definitely need to get through it. I can't tell how much is in there, but I'd have to... Oh my gosh, there's hair everywhere. I can't tell how much is in there. I'd have to have a look. I mean, it's super messy. I try to use it all the time because I'm trying to get through it. I like this e.l.f. satin one. I know some people don't like it. This is another one that I'm going to finish soon just because I can see that it's getting dry. I can see that I definitely use quite a bit, so there's not much left. And then these two, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop and the BB cream, they're just a little bit too dark for me at the moment, especially this NYX cream. This one is really nice, but it's just too dark. So I have to wait until the summer. It's soft beige. I should know. I'm usually never beige. Beige is always just too orangey for me. And I need something that's lighter, especially in the winter right now when I've had absolutely no sun on me for quite a while. Next up, I've got mascara, which is not very exciting. I had only one mascara back in July because I was just using one. I don't like to have a lot of mascaras open. In fact, actually, these two are not open, and then these are open, and they're all getting pretty dry, and I've used them quite a bit. So yeah, I'm just trying to work through them quite a lot. My favorite one at the moment is this Noir Hypnotic. This is from Lancome. It's just a mini, but it's really, really nice. I really like the wand. I think the wand is just great. I love that it's long. I don't know, just something about it always makes my eyelashes look really, really good. So I'm really enjoying that. I just recently got this, which is another Lancome. This is the Monsieur Big Lancome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Don't want to open it yet, but this is also another mini size. The good thing about getting mini size mascaras is you don't have to spend a lot of money because these are like £22 in the full size. You don't have to spend the money, and I actually got these free with other products, so I didn't actually buy these. And you get to test it out. So this one is pretty much almost done, and I know that I love it, so I probably will get the full size. And then I will just try this one out as well, and if I love it, I can get the full size. You know, then I'll know that I'm spending a lot of money on something that I like. My favorite mascara of all time I've had before is the YSL. I just haven't opened this one because I don't want to ruin it yet. But yeah, this is my favorite, and again, this is expensive, so I know that I like it. So it's just one of those ones that when you know you like it, you're willing to spend the money, but I don't want to spend the money on an item that I feel like, I don't know, I might not like. So yeah, I'm just working through these two. Nothing really to say about them. I like the baby roll, but I think it's just getting a little clumpy and it's just old, it's getting dry. And this Revolution one, I liked it first, but I feel like it's just a little bit of a dud. It doesn't really do that much with my eyelashes anymore. So I think it was great at first, and then it just kind of lost its sparkle. So next up I've got primer. This one is pretty boring. I've only got 2 left. So back in July, I actually had 6 primers and I've just used up a ton of them. And these are the new ones that I purchased this year. So all the old primers that I had, I've managed to get through them. I'm really happy about that. And I've just left with the Ordinary. This is the high adherence silicone primer, and also the Or a Blur primer from Makeup Obsession. I think these two are okay. I don't think they're great, but you know, in terms of the 2 that I have left, I actually enjoy this one. I think it does blur quite a bit, and I've been enjoying it this month. The Ordinary I think is good. It's just a little bit thick for me. I don't really like the consistency. I've never been a fan of it ever since I got it. And yeah, I feel like it's just too thick for what I like as a primer. So definitely in 2021, I'll end up having to get a couple of primers just because I'm going to run out. And yeah, this is going to be one that's going to change. Next are concealers. So back in July, I only had 1, and now I've got 4, so really still not a lot. But yeah, I've just been kind of working through all of them. My favorite is the NYX Born to Glow. I was so shocked at how tiny this was when I ordered it from Feel Unique, was it? I think it was one of those stores online. But it's really good. It's got one of these weird like pumpy things. But actually for this product, it works fine for me. So I really enjoy it. I think it's brightening. I like it under my eyes. It doesn't seem to crease, which I really like. One that creases all the time is again Revolution. This is the Conceal and Hydrate. So this is the exact same range as the foundation that I don't like. I just figure I just don't like this at all. I just hate this. It creases so much. It reminds me of the e.l.f. 16-hour one, but it's a little bit more workable. It's not as drying, but it's just not good. And it's another one that I'm just trying to work through, but I'm not enjoying using it. One that I am enjoying using is the eraser. Everyone's got this. I feel like I've used quite a bit of it. I might repurchase it. The only thing I will say is I don't particularly like it under my eyes because I don't find it that brightening. I think it's too close to my skin color to brighten my skin. And this is the light shade, so I'm not really sure if they have lighter ones, to be honest. So I use this, you know, around my face, but I don't particularly like it under my eyes. I think the Born to Glow is better. And then this is a number 7 concealer. This is in the shade Cool Ivory. This I actually don't use as a concealer because it's just too close to my skin tone. So I've used it as a foundation base instead, and it works really well that way, and I really enjoy it. So yeah, I've only got that much left, not a huge amount. And I'll definitely end up purchasing a few more concealers in 2021, test out a couple of these are going to go and be finished. So this is another category that I imagine will grow or stay the same, but just have a completely different set of concealers. Okay, so these are my eyebrow products. Yeah, it's not a lot, but I don't put anything on my eyebrows, so yeah, bear with me. 2 of these actually 3 of these I didn't purchase. The only one I purchased is this one. This is from Makeup Obsession, which is the Revolution brand. This is the Fiber Brow Gel. I don't like it. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of doing anything with my eyebrows, so I picked it up to test it out, but wasn't a fan. My mom gave me this one because she didn't like it, the Tattoo Brow from Maybelline. I hate it. I think it's terrible. I got this in a Pit box. Or was it a Birch box? It was one of those boxes. I used it once and then it got really, really cloudy and disgusting. It's really, really oily. I don't like it at all. I thought I would like it. I thought it'd be more of a gel consistency, but it literally just feels like oil. So it didn't do anything. This is from the Beauty Crop. And yeah, I did not enjoy it at all. And then this one is the only one that I actually like. This is from the Brow Bar, and I got this in a subscription box years and years and years ago, and I still have it. It's the Brow Definer, and it's just a really small little pen there. I don't even know if this is going to... It's just a really small pen, and The only time I feel like my eyebrows need filling in, I use this, and it's fine. I feel like it's not as dark as I need it to be. This is in Indian chocolate, so I probably need a little bit of a darker shade because my eyebrows are almost black. They're not black, but they're dark brown. But yeah, as far as all of these products go, this is the best one that I have. I don't feel the need to purchase any more brow products. If I get something in a subscription box, I'll probably use it, or I might save it to give somebody else, but I'm definitely not going to be purchasing anything for my eyebrows because I just don't need them. Okay, next up are eye pencils, eyeliners, liquid, gels, blah blah blah. You get the drift. So this has grown, and I haven't meant for it to grow because I don't use eyeliner all that much, but it definitely has grown. I don't know how this has grown. I only had 7 eyeliners back in July, and I definitely decluttered a few of them. So I'll tell you the new ones. This is a new one that I just got for Christmas. This is the waterproof 36 hour lasting eyeliner from Only Oily. So I haven't even opened this. This was from my mom. This looks like it's going to have a really nice thin pen, and it's beautiful. Look at this. Isn't that so gorgeous? Packaging, isn't it pretty? So she did admit that she got it because of the packaging. But yeah, I kind of understand that because it's so pretty. I got a few other new ones that I actually have tried. These 2 Kiko Milano pens. Now the thing is, I use these for a Halloween look, and the black one was actually fine, but the white one was so bad. It just kept breaking. Like, I could barely use it. I put it on my lid and then it would break. I put it on my lid and then it would break. I mean, you can see it's completely dull because it just breaks. I don't know what's wrong with that formula, but the black one was actually workable. It had the same issue, it broke, but it didn't break as much because, as you can see, I had to sharpen the white one quite a bit. I mean, they should be the same size, right? They're not, because I sharpen the white ones so much. But anyway, those were 2 new. I wouldn't recommend them because they're not very good. I've got a new Lancome. I haven't tried that. I've got a new Ico. This came in a subscription box. This looks really good. I haven't tried that. I've got this one. This is in a gel pot. Oops. This is from London Copyright. This is the waterproof gel eyeliner. I've never used one in a little pot like this, so this will be interesting. I'll have to just get a proper brush for it, and I definitely want to give this a go and try it out. I got this in, I think it was the Pit Box. Yeah, pretty good. I've got YSL in here. I mean, I've got some nice ones. I've got Anastasia Beverly Hills, just ones that I just get, but I never end up using. I've got L'Oreal, Jouer, what is this one? This one does, oh, this is another L'Oreal. Yeah, I've got drugstore and also some high-end stuff. But so if I ever need to, it's here. The only thing I don't have really are colorful ones, which is something that I am looking to sort of invest a little bit more in. I might be interested in purchasing 1 or 2 colored ones. I think that sometimes looks nice in the waterline. Also, I think water activated eyeliner is really, really interesting and also really popular, and I just wanted to see if I could have a go at that, so I might purchase something like that for 2021. We will just have to wait and see. Okay, moving on to lips. So even though we've been in a pandemic, we've been wearing masks all year, this one has grown somehow. I'm just going to separate them because they are sort of mixed a bunch everywhere. So I'm going to start with the bullet lipsticks. So let me just get those organized and then I will come back. All right, so these are all of my bullet lipsticks. I had 22 back in July. I have 24 now. I did declutter a bunch and I have gained a few, so it's sort of even out a little bit. I've literally only gained 2, but I actually have gained a little bit more and my collection has changed slightly. I mean, one of the ones that is new to me that I really like is this Estee Lauder. This is in the shade Envy, and it's this really lovely nude shade that I'm not all that familiar with, because if you saw my other video, I had lots of reds, lots of pinks, but not a lot of nude tones, and I really like this. This is really nice. I also got the MCO Beauty or Mako Beauty. This is an Australian brand, and this is also a lovely nude tone. This is in the shade Petal. This looks really, really gorgeous. What's another one? I got 2 new Primarks. These ones I don't like the smell of. This one is in the shade Vintage Rose, and then this one is in the shade Envy. So I've got 2 things that are in the shade Envy. But yeah, these are their mattes, and I don't know, this one I really like the color of. It's definitely wearable, that one. It just smells like Play-Doh. And this one is not that wearable. I've only worn it once for a video. It's just one of those tricky ones that I need a reason to wear. It's really, really vampy. Sometimes I'm in the mood to be vampy, sometimes I'm not. So I've got those 2. My mum just decluttered this one to me. This is number 7 in the shade Rose Mist. I'm actually wearing this today, and this is a really, really nice pink. It's really nice. What else? I don't think there's too much else to say. I'm really enjoying what I have now, and yeah, I don't feel like I need to purchase any more. So I had 22 and I have 24. All right, before we move on to anything else, I just want to say I've got these lip pencils. Now, I didn't have any lip pencils back in July. I feel like I had 3 of these. I definitely cannot find one at the moment, but I had 3. But I just have a Rimmel London one here and also an Estee Lauder one, and I think they're really nice. I think they're nice and neutral. If I am going to get any more for 2021, it would be a darker shade, probably like a red, and maybe a dark purpley shade, just so that it can match some of the lipsticks that I have. Because these are both just neutrals, which is fine, but it doesn't really work with everything. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you about those. Okay, so I feel like this has grown the most out of my collection. These are lip glosses, lip pens, lip oils. You know, anything that's not a bullet lipstick is basically here. This is a new one that I've got that I need to test out. This came for Christmas. This is the Colourpop Luxe Lip Oil. This is in the shade Rain Check, and it's really lovely, like purpley lilac color. It matches the new blush that I got. It came in the set. So this is one of the newest ones. I've got this Revlon. This is on a day when I thought I could wear brown lip gloss. I have to tell you, I can't wear this. I need to declutter this at some point. I tried twice. I actually was going to wear this for a video, and I just looked so stupid. I had to take it off. I had to try something else. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know what it is, but I guess just sometimes different shades work for different people, and this one just does not work for me. Another one that is quite new is this Pure Color Envy. This is from Estee Lauder. This is a lip plumping gloss, or lip volumizing. This is really nice. I've got some NYX. I've got 2 of their butter glosses because everyone raves about them. I've got the Creme Brulee and also Vanilla Cream Pie. I've also got the Soft Matte, which I actually really like. This came free from purchase, and this is in the shade Zurich. I didn't think I'd like it, but this is actually really, really lovely. And this is a type of brown nude color that I can wear. I mean, this is not that bad. You know, it looks a lot more brown in here than it does on the hand. On the hand, it's definitely more like a nude pink shade, which I'm all here for. So I really like that. Another new one that I actually haven't tried is this one. I got this in a Birchbox. Was this a Birchbox or was this a Pitbox? I forget. This is, what does this say? This is in the shade I Decide My Destiny, and this is by the brand Real Her, and this is nice. This is just like that. Pretty color. This is a mini though. Another one that is new is this Lancome. This is the L'Absolu Lacquer. And this is in the shade Be Brilliant. I actually have worn this once because I got it for Christmas, and it's a gorgeous red. So yeah, this is really nice. I'll just swatch it for you. It's almost like an orangey red. It's not one of those blue reds, but I really like it. It wears really well as well. It doesn't dry down. It's really easy to wear because I wore it and I really liked it. It's also beautiful packaging, isn't it? I really like that. It's super pretty. Another new one is this one. This is the Larizzi. This is from the Pit Box. This is definitely more of a blue red. That is definitely stronger and a lot less wearable than this one. You have to be really bold to wear that. But I also picked up these balms. This is from the Skin and Tonic brand. This is their lip kit. So I've got two in here. I've got another one on my desk somewhere. Where is it? Here it is. This is the lemon. I have it on my desk, and I've got the naked and the rose one, and I've got the fourth one, which is a peppermint shade, in my bag. I've also got my Pixie lip balm in my bag. But these are cute and really taste nice, and they really nourish the lips. They're really great, so I recommend them. They're a UK brand, and yeah, I'm really enjoying them. So back in July, I only had 10, if you can believe it. So I've got 34 now. I did count the 2 that I know are in my bag, but yeah, that is quite a lot. That's definitely increased since July, and a little bit worrying, so I need to go a little bit less crazy on the lipstick for sure. Next up, I've got my face powders. Very boring. I only had these 2 back in July. I didn't have any face powder, so I've got a loose face powder and a pressed one. This is the Rimmel London Stay Matte, and this is the Rimmel London loose one. Yeah, I prefer the matte one. I have to say, I prefer the pressed powder. I find the loose one, even though it's translucent, I just don't know. I feel like it adds too much coverage to my face. I prefer this one because I feel like it's a little bit more lightweight, and I'm new to powdering my face, so yeah, I prefer this one for sure. All right, next up on my single shadows, super quick and easy. I've only got 4. I decluttered a bunch. The 3 that I have left over are these 3. I haven't been buying any. This came in a subscription box. This is from Estate, and it's in the shade Virginity. It's a really nice bronze, to be honest, but I just haven't really used it. I need to find a time to use it. Honestly, I could use it as a bronzer, couldn't I? I really could use it as a bronzer. It's really nice, but haven't used it. And yeah, not too much to say. I can't see myself purchasing any single eyeshadows because it's just not something that I'm drawn to. But having said that, you never know. There are some indie brands out there that have really lovely shades, and they're not in eyeshadow palettes, so I might be tempted to do it. Okay, on to eyeshadow palettes. So if it's more than one eyeshadow, I've included it. I do have a few small ones here, and I'll just get started because I don't want this to go on forever. I have accumulated a few more from Christmas, I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't have this many literally just a few days ago, but now I've accumulated some more, and the numbers have gone up. So back in July, I only had 11, and now I've got 26. So it has bumped up quite a bit. I know I decluttered a few, but not a lot, and I am still going to declutter a couple. So just ones to note that kind of have been added to my collection since my last eyeshadow palette video basically is the Mint to Be. This is from Colourpop. This it was from my partner. He got me this, as well as all the other Colourpop new products that I have shown in the video. But I just thought this was a lovely green palette. I just think this is really beautiful, and yeah, I'm really happy that he got me this because I'm interested to see what these are more like cool tone greens to me in my eye, and icy, and it's just a little bit more interesting than some of the greens that I have right now. So yeah, I'm super interested and excited to use these. Another new one that I got from my mum. This is one that I've been wanting. This is a dupe for the Melt one that they've got, the green, you know, cannabis one, but this is from Makeup Revolution, and I saw a few videos about this one and how it is pretty good. In particular, Steph Lyons did a video on this, and her eye look looks so good, so shout out to you, Steph, but you are the reason why I kind of asked for this. But this is just really lovely, and yeah, I think this is, I don't know, another green tone. I don't know what it is. I got a lot of green tone shadows, but I think green looks good on me, and I don't know, something about this spoke to me. So I am excited to start using this and just see what I come up with, how it performs as well, because I haven't actually like done anything with them. Yeah, so that's another one. Another new one I did not get from Christmas. I got it before Christmas. I purchased it myself. This is the Sosu by Susan Jackson. This is the Azure Alert. I have actually done it I've done a video using this, but only 3 of the shades. So I haven't used all of the shades. I am mostly interested in using these 3 shimmers. So this one, and this one. They just look beautiful. I have swatched. I am super interested in seeing how they perform. I wasn't that keen on these 2 when I used it, but this one is actually pretty pigmented, so it's pretty good. Yeah, it's just a cute little eyeshadow palette that I'm still kind of seeing if I like learning how it works. So this is new to me. Let's see, another new one is this. I got it in a subscription box. It is tiny. It's from the brand Cella, and it's just one of these that you could just pop in your bag and just have it on the go. I've only swatched it, haven't done a look with it, but I imagine I will do a look with it someday. But yeah, I think it's really nice, neutral, cute, tiny little eyeshadow palette. One that I have spoken about on my channel before, but it's just really nice and I wanted to talk about it again, is the Yasmin palette from My Other Beauty. I am eyeing up a few more of their palettes because I'm so in love with their formula. I need to repress this so badly. I have all the stuff that I need to do it, but I just haven't done it. I thought maybe I would do a video on it because I've never done it before. I thought that might be interesting. Let me know if that would be interesting and I'll try to do it. But yeah, I just think, I don't know, I just love this color story. I think it's so unique to my collection. And yeah, I'm definitely happy that I purchased this because I did it not really knowing anything about the brand, and actually since I've got this I've learned more about the brand and who they used to be because they rebranded, and yeah, it's a little bit more interesting for me. But definitely love this palette, so I wanted to just give that a quick shout out. Some more new ones that I got this, the Dream Big Colourpop Monochromatic Palette Vault. Yes, this is excessive. Yes, this is a lot all in one go. But the kind of reason why I asked for this is because I don't have a lot of these shades. So you get the Honey and you get Just My Luck. The Honey looks interesting to me, although I'm not sure how yellow kind of looks for me, although it does look a little bit more gold tone. You also get the Blue Moon and It's My Pleasure. Blue Moon just looks so beautiful and icy. I'm so excited to start using this. I don't know, I just think that's gorgeous. I am sort of getting sick of blue in my collection, but I don't know, I don't have these colors, you know, these light blue. I've got the darker ones, which is fine, but I don't have the lighter ones. So really, really interested in seeing how that performs. Also, I was surprised by It's My Pleasure when I was swatching it because it's so beautiful. I don't know, I wasn't that, it wasn't one of the ones that I was like desperate to have. I knew it came in the vault, but it wasn't the reason why I wanted the vault. But after swatching it, I just think some of the shades are absolutely gorgeous. So I think this is probably going to be one of my favorites. There's a ton of green in Just My Luck, which, yeah, that makes sense, right? But I don't know. Can I get this out? All right, here we go. It's more of that normal, like, warm tone green as opposed to the mint green. So I've got the mint one now and I've got this one, so I'm all greened out, and also the Revolution one. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited to use these. Here's the Honey. If you're familiar with Honey, sorry, but isn't it pretty? I think it's so gorgeous. I like the fact that there's a lot of mustard shades in this, which makes it workable. Then there's this Orange You Glad, which is another one, just like the purple one that I wasn't that interested in, but actually having swatched it and looking at it up close, I think it's probably the nicest one of all of them. I just think it's so beautiful. I think this Mimosa shade, honestly, the camera doesn't give it justice because it is like a bright neon orange. It's so gorgeous. And this is such a beautiful shade too. This is the Sun Kissed. I don't know. It does have the glitter. I know some people don't like the glitter. I don't go for the glitter usually in these palettes, but I don't mind that it's there. It doesn't bother me. I just think this palette in general is probably the prettiest of them all. But having said that, I think coral orange is my favorite color, so it kind of makes sense, right? And then you've got the red one here, which is the main squeeze. This one is probably, just from looking at it, maybe my least favorite out of all of them. But I'm interested to see how they work because this one here looks so beautiful. So I don't know. I think that's, yeah, actually this looks really beautiful. That looks like a lovely, lovely shimmer. So I definitely think there's going to be this middle one, which is the maraschino. This is a gorgeous shimmer red. No, forget what I said. This one looks great too. Yeah. Super, super, super excited to use it. Two more new ones that I've got. This is the Stoned from Urban Decay. This, ever since it was released and I saw like the first video, I was hooked. I just could not contain my excitement to get this. But I did. I waited and waited and waited, and I got it for Christmas from my mother. This is just absolutely divine and gorgeous. I've swatched some of them, not all of them. I just don't want to ruin it. It's just so beautiful, but really, really excited to use this and see what looks I can do. I just think it is absolutely stunning, and I love shimmer, so for me, I don't mind that it's only got 4 mattes. It doesn't bother me. And then the last thing that I got is the Book of Magic. So this is the last new eyeshadow palette that I got, and I still got all its packaging. But this is another one that when it was released and I first saw the first video of it, I just knew I had to get it. Don't know why. I think it's because it's definitely more cool toned, and I've just been craving more cool tone palettes. I mean, it's colourful, don't get me wrong, and it's blues and greens, but it's cool tone, and I don't know. I'm really looking forward to using it. I just think it's absolutely stunning. Isn't that stunning? I think it's stunning. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how I do. So for 2021, I imagine I probably will purchase a few more eyeshadow palettes, but I think I'm going to try to hold off for as long as possible because I've got so many new ones here that I need to try. And also, I want to start panning. I do the pan nose eyeshadows, and I'm going to start doing it so that I don't roll it out every month. At the moment, I roll it out every month and I don't end up hitting pan, it's good because I get to use more eyeshadow every month and I don't get bored. But I kind of want and need to start panning eyeshadow now just to justify buying any new ones. I just think that would make me feel less stressed about having all these new eyeshadow palettes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I do beauty videos, and if you just want to see some looks from these eyeshadow palettes, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!